welcome back to Creature Corner, brought to you by Dell and Gnomon School of Visual Effects. My name is Jared Krichevsky. I am a creature and character concept artist working in the industry. And alongside me is my co-host with the most. Please welcome Matt Killard Millard. Matt.
What's up, man?
So Matt, we're gonna kick off with some news.
Yeah, we've got some news.
We've got a little bit of news. I know most people kind of catch the show on the replay, so you'll find out later. But the Creature Corner stream, as we know it, is coming to an end.
It's coming to an end after 2 beautiful, insane years.
Yeah, I know. But like all good things, they must come to an end.
Yeah.
So Matt and I, and this is just purely like a Gnomon's got to focus on the new campus thing, and it's not in regards to any of our antics or alien writers or anything else.
Alien writers.
But it is, it's just time for it to end. And Matt and I and James, we're going to all take a brief hiatus and figure out what the next iteration of this stream is going to look like for y'all.
Yeah, we want to keep it going. You know, it's been like a beautiful journey, man. It really has. And you know, it's been a really good flex and practice in our craft, and we've grown over the last 2 years. I definitely think we can say whenever we're burnt out after 10-hour days, we gotta, you know, turn on our brains and goof off, and it's been a pleasure, dude. And thank you, Gnomon, thank you, James, thank you, Jared. It's been awesome, dude. And we're gonna figure out how to keep it going.
Yeah, totally. And you know, there's you know, change is inevitable. It is a part of the nature of things, and I'm excited because, you know, Gnomon's moved now, and their campus is going to be much closer to my house.
Awesome.
So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. Breezy morning drives over there instead of fighting on the freeway.
Yeah.
But we're really excited to bring the new campus to you. I'll still be teaching there, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And you know, whatever the next iteration of the show turns into, we're just gonna keep going. Because, like, Matt, it's been 2 years.
Yeah, 124, 100 and something. A lot of episodes.
Yeah, a lot of episodes, and that's a lot of monsters.
Yeah, a lot of creatures. Yeah. And you know, a good margin of just complete failure too, which is great.
And our share of like frustration abound in the process, but I think like that's something you and I really enjoy, is that, you know, we fail, we fall, we fail, we get back up, and we do it again and again and again, and that is like.
We saw, we kicked its ass.
That's right.
So yeah, man, that's the journey. So what we're gonna do next episode, so next Thursday will be our last. So we invite everybody to tune in and hang out with us. We're gonna you know, carry on tonight and, you know, keep doing what we're doing. But next week we want to do like a retrospective, because we have like
I was thinking we could just run through all of the stuff that we had done, and
I mean, and when you look at that, the things that we did, like dude, we went to Monsterpalooza for the first time.
Yeah,
like we've interviewed guests, we've hung out with guests.
Yeah,
we've had like shit go on in our lives that we
Yeah.
that we have been through, and this has been like that one constant, as chaotic as it is, it's that one thing. Like we sit down and we do it and we work.
Yeah, we slugged it out, dude.
Yeah, man, we slugged it out. So I'm excited to hopefully expand on this in the next course, whether it's we call it Creature Corner. We've been given permission to call it Creature Corner if we want to.
Right. I think
Hell yeah.
well, we're gonna figure it out. There's a lot to be discussed, and
Yeah,
it's gonna be. We're gonna do something.
we're
and
gonna
it's gonna
do
be cool.
something, and
Yeah.
that's what's most important.
Yeah.
Is that when you finish, that feeling when you finish a project for a client and it's shipped, and then you're just kind of like,
Oh.
oh,
Oh God.
oh god.
Okay.
You push the boulder over the hill,
Yeah.
and that's it. Like, what do you do next? You climb back down the mountain and you start with that little pebble that you start rolling up the hill again.
Yeah.
You know. And so yeah, next week will be our little post mortem.
A 2-year post-mortem of 120. Yeah. What episode are we on, dude? What is the episode? I
you know
can't
that,
tell.
James? I don't know for sure.
I think it's like 125 or something.
That's a good number to end out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 126.
126, man.
So 127 will be the very
127.
last one.
Well,
That's how old we
1
are.
plus 2 plus 7 is 10. So
Yeah. And that's our mental capacity as of a 10-year-old.
I
Yeah.
had to. You could see the math gear
Yeah.
slowly working out. All right, let's get to some monsters, man. You wanna? We're just no Presh.
Oh yeah, dude, that looks great. Did you work on that since last time? That's
Yeah,
awesome.
a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, I've got all the layers here, and then I'll take up one by one. So this is where we were at the end of last week.
Yeah.
And then stain with color, just like a sepia stain. And then I just started doing a very opaque color wash over
Yeah.
it. And then that process goes on for a little while, just a little bit more expanding and ideating. And then fixing stuff. This is the, where the lighting comes in. That's like lighting past 1.
Yeah.
And I'll just keep working on it tonight.
Yeah, dude, you've gotten so much better at drawing, dude.
Yeah, man, thank you. Like I also feel like
You've gotten so much better at drawing.
yeah, like
That's awesome.
we talk about the mileage a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool.
Really good.
Yeah, learn the rules, and then of course I see Dave Raposa post his like eyeball.
Yeah, that's.
And I was like,
You're like, well.
damn. I was like, well, okay. He just has to go and do it.
Yeah, this is where I ended up on my draconic
Dude, sick.
knight here. Still got to work these. I'll probably, actually, I think before I move to the legs, I'm going to change a little bit of the proportions, make them a little taller and lankier, and then move on a little bit. But yeah.
Yeah, like widen out those shoulders.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's definitely feeling like Dark Souls-y. So that's what we're going for.
I thought the eye guy was wearing Crocs with eyeball inserts. That's actually brilliant, and I'm gonna incorporate that. Because really, all I gotta do is change the color. If they were Crocs, that's hilarious. Thank you, Alec. That is so cool. Oh yeah, nothing going on in the country at all.
Not even
Normal
close.
times. Normal times. Matt, you saw Longlegs, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
How did you like it?
I really liked it. Yeah, I can see why it's so divisive.
Okay.
For sure, it's probably not what anyone was really expecting.
It's not a creature feature.
Well, it's not like you know. I mean, you know how I am with like spoiling things and revealing things.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I would
totally.
I would say mostly like if you're expecting like your kind of run of the mill formula of like jump scares and gore and all that shit.
Gotcha.
It's not really like that. But I did. I actually
Cool.
it's one of the ones that I really would like to see again. To kind of reflect on, gather some more, you know, the ambiance of the story and the lore and stuff. But yeah, dude, I really liked it, honestly.
That's super cool. That that actually changes how I was thinking about it.
Yes, Alec, yeah, suspense more than horror for sure.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's you know, ultimately the atmosphere, the character. Dude, I'm enamored with the character. It's like I want to know everything about him now. Like
cool.
it's
Okay.
it's wild. You know, I mean, obviously I'm a Nick Cage head. I love Nick Cage.
That's not a spoiler. He's
Yeah, it's just my dude. But yeah, James, you guys ever see The Ritual? Oh yeah, we've seen The Ritual.
Oh yeah.
We love The
Yeah.
Ritual.
Yeah, we were actually working on Antlers at the same time. The Ritual had just come out on Netflix. And of course it slams, right?
Yeah, the design's insane.
Yeah, the design's insane. And so I was like, you guys watch Netflix? And so we had to make sure that it was not that. Oh, Matt's camera cut off. Did he mean to turn his camera? There you go.
Whoops. Yeah. Every now and then, whenever I'm doing like my hotkeys in ZBrush, it turns off the camera. Because I mean, I'm just really smart and I know how to use computers, and I'm a genius.
I'm a next level genius. Like, guys, I'm a next level genius here. Me too.
Yeah, what a run, dude.
What's that?
I said, what a run.
What a run, dude. We
Yeah.
we kept it going.
We really did. I mean, I've moved from Arkansas to Oregon.
Yeah.
Not sure it's been the best the best move because of the state of the industry, but
Yeah.
there's been a lot that has happened over the last 2 years. Pretty cool.
Yeah, dude. It like holy moly.
Yeah.
Like the amount of stuff that like we've both been through.
Pretty nuts.
Pretty nice, all that life stuff.
Well, it has been a pleasure.
Yeah, James has been the man.
Yeah, dude. Our show drastically improved when James
Oh,
came on.
yeah, it was just
Like-
like a tenfold improvement. Super, super awesome, dude.
Yeah. And we're excited to have James with us on the next one.
Yeah,
And the next one. And the next one.
another one.
Another one. He's our executive producer.
He's the smartest guy we know.
Smartest guy. That's a fact. Not me and Matt though.
No, man,
No.
I am very dumb.
Our brains are flat and smooth.
Flat brains.
Flat brain.
I like it.
I like it. This guy's got a flat brain.
Superb.
I'm gonna see what a flat brain looks like.
Damn, that armor is trippy. Yeah, thank you, Ozone. Trying to get gnarly with it.
Be afraid of my dragon armor. I am also a dragon.
This place is cursed.
This place is cursed, and everything is
You gotta give.
give to the system. I think my favorite thing overall, though, is this kept me consistently creating.
Yeah, man.
You know, like it forced us to, like, when we had no ideas whatsoever.
Yeah, come up with the prompt like 30 seconds before we went on air.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's the hardest part of this, I think, overall, was just coming up with stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to do on a weekly basis that we felt was like fun to watch.
Yeah, and fun to do. You know, we definitely we had a we wanted to be interested in the project, which is sometimes it's hard.
Yeah,
hard.
yeah.
Everything's been done a million times. You know.
Yeah. How do you? And that's also something we were struggling with, is like, how do we keep outdoing ourselves?
Yeah.
Like, how do we outdo ourselves each time and try to grow and push yourself? And you know, we didn't know he's do it. You know, we didn't know he's achieved what we wanted.
And that's just the nature.
Yeah,
of the game.
yeah. Like that growth is just always what you're looking for.
And just, weekly and casually building your portfolio as well. It's been definitely beneficial on many fronts. Met a lot of cool people.
Yeah, that's true.
Learned some cool tricks. Made a lot of really weird jokes.
Awkward jokes.
Oh my God! You did it!
Sleepy mushroom. Okay, pasta.
Welcome to the beginning of the end.
The penultimate episode.
The penultimate episode. I wouldn't have it any other way, man.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah, man.
They always talk about the journey, you know? Oh, well, it's about the journey.
It's about the journey.
It's about the journey.
It's about the journey.
It's about the journey! It's like vigorously shaking you. Yeah, look at that dude.
Incredible.
I'm just a badass, man.
He might be a dragon.
That armor is sick.
Thank you, dude.
You might be a dragon. Yeah, we did Valentine's Day episodes.
Yeah, that was goofy. We've done some goofy stuff. We've done some horrifying stuff. We've done some funny stuff.
I guess also what's cool is we didn't even get to like half the stuff on our list.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Stuff that we've like stewed on for a while. What was that one we were stewing on for a while that we did?
I don't know, man, but we did 10 weeks of Cenobite Dragons.
that was the pinnacle, man.
Yeah. It's just really important.
To remember that we spent 10 weeks.
God, it was so great. It was an experience.
It was. Look, we learned a lot of lessons that way.
Yeah, that was David's fault. David Olson's fault.
Yep. 100%.
And then he didn't even tune in.
Yeah, man. He started that. And then just left us high and dry. Yeah. Okay. Blue Crocs. What do you think?
Oh my God!
Yeah, they got to be in sports mode.
What do Crocs look like?
They look like Jason Voorhees, but on a foot.
Really good.
Man, you had that stocked up. You were
I was ready to go.
ready to go. Every day. You know, it's funny that, you know, this being our second to last is, I over the past few days, I've just been, you know, repeating this mantra of progress, not perfection. And it just seems more apt than ever.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, and not just kind of in the art aspect of my life, but all aspects of my life. You know, just every day a little bit of progress. It doesn't have to be, you know, not every day is like huge. Some days are huge.
Yeah.
But every day, if you can just make a little bit of progress towards that thing that you want.
This is where the fun starts.
Yeah, and that's that journey, you know, every day. Every day doing a little bit of something you love.
I'm gonna hang out with you until the end of time.
As the prophetical music group POD once said, every day is a new day.
POD sing?
Do you remember POD?
Yeah. What was their main song?
Well, I guess Youth of the Nation was probably the big one.
Oh,
but
okay.
Alive was there. Every day is a new day.
Oh.
All right. That's okay.
That's
okay. No, that's okay. It's
I
fine.
didn't know.
It's fine. Never
You
listened
listened
to
a
the
lot of
radio.
POD?
Yeah, I mean, you know, 20 years ago, 25 years ago. It was on the radio.
You know, it's funny is they were podcasting before podcasting.
Yeah, they really weren't.
They were POD.
Yeah, you don't have to explain it.
You know, when you explain the joke, it gets less funny. Yeah, buddy. Remember music videos like on TV?
MTV was cool, yeah.
Yeah. This guy's made of eyeballs.
Impressive.
Worked on a lot of projects. So many projects. We printed a lot of things.
Yeah, I mean, I think I spent probably over $2,000 in resin the year that I did it. Yeah, I did the math.
Yeah.
It was like $2,500 or $2,600 in resin just preparing for Monster Palooza.
I went through at least 4 different printers.
Yeah, dude, me too. Yeah, we went through a lot of printers.
We went through a lot of printers and troubleshooting on all of those printers and their little individual quirks.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of resin was spilled.
Yeah, I just bought like four rolls of PLA.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh, big.
screw resin printing, bro. I've still got like 3.5 bottles of resin. I'm like, I need to print something, but
I probably
damn.
I probably have about 6.
Yeah.
And I don't want to go back. I love my bamboo.
It's really good for larger things.
Yeah, I'm actually printing something, and I realized that like the scale that I was printing at it, which was pretty reasonable, it was causing me a bunch of problems. So I realized if I scaled everything up, problem goes away.
Nice.
I was just printing. Now I'm just printing like one piece at a time. And it's nice. But seriously, though, one of the best printers I think I've ever had.
Dude, just taking away the headache is enough.
Oh my god! I was.
And I've got to burn all that resin. I'm gonna print it. I've got plans for it. But damn, dude, it is a lot of trouble.
I think the troubles are like the hardest part of like sleepless nights of like, oh my god, is this print gonna fall into the vat?
Mm-hmm.
Or like switching, like fill-ups again.
Yeah, and getting the part lines or the failure after like your 12-hour mark, you're trying to refill your resin tank.
And then like right as you engineer it the right way, your FEP fails.
Oh man, that is something I never in my life want to
I never want to play it. That is like the worst. Because if you don't know, in resin printing, it's you're putting resin in there in a vat, and the light is shining through what's called a FEP, so it's a transparent sheet, and the UV light is being projected, and curing the resin one layer at a time. But if that FEP sheet,
when the FEP sheet,
it happens, and it will happen. It will happen. So you can get all kinds of problems. 1, your print is gone.
Yeah.
2, you have to re-pour all that resin back into the bottle, funnel it all back into the bottle.
You got to filter it too.
You got to filter it too, because little chunks will float around in there, so you got to filter it. So you need special filters for that.
You got to clean your screen off, or else it'll crack your screen.
Yep, got to clean the screen, which is a lengthy process as well,
and very scary too.
Yeah, it is.
You don't want to screw that screen up.
You don't want to crack it or
scratch it
too hard.
Yeah.
And you need to chisel resin off.
What's up, Shrimmy?
Shrimmy, what's up?
The Shrimster.
The Shrimmeister.
Shrimbalina.
Shrimsky.
Shrimboli.
Shrimbrolina. Shrimplestiltskin.
Shrimpelstiltskin. That's pretty good.
So anyway, we're talking about 3D printing and the horrible nightmares it causes.
But the quality is unmatched.
Yeah, that is the thing. That is the price. And you know, they've got some weight to them.
Yeah, big time.
You pick up these FDM prints and they're like, woo! They just
Yeah, yeah.
I had family over recently, and I was like, here, hold it, and they're like, oh my god.
You're like, oh, I almost threw it in the ceiling because you expect it to be, yeah.
It tends to float up.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, yeah. Although you can print them with some heft if you want.
Yeah. One thing that's really cool about the FDM printing is that the orientation doesn't affect the print time and by as much I mean like by a landslide. Like if you were gonna print like half of a head face up on a resin printer, it'd take, you know, let's say 46 hours. If you were gonna print it on FDM and you had it face down, or if you had it face up, there'd be like an hour difference just because of the amount of supports. It's all based off of how much material is going onto the model. So that's one thing that really tripped me out. I was like, oh crap, that's kind of cool.
And it's fast. It's
super fast.
And hypnotic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you watch it work and you're like, this is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a great great printer that Hammy turned us on to. I've had mine for almost a year.
Maybe we can get them to sponsor us.
That would be sick. Yeah.
Send us printers.
Yeah. Pay my rent. Send us printers.
Pay my rent and send us printers. And we'll make cool stuff. I guarantee we'll make cool stuff.
I'll make some cool things. I'll see about it. The Wizard of Gorn.
The Wizard of Gorn. Larry Gornbor. Shrimmy.
Shriminy.
How have we never named a character Shrimmy before?
I don't know.
Which bamboo do you have? I have the X1C.
I've got the Carbon X1, I believe.
This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life.
with the AMS automatic spool.
Oh yeah.
Oh baby, that's the stuff.
Yeah, is that the? Do you have that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
Like holy moly, I did make some mistakes, and like I have about 3 rolls that just completely unspooled into chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's like one of my learning lessons.
Yeah, I mean there's a learning curve, but for the love of God, it is nothing like
nothing like resin. And the headache is so different. What James says he's got a good resin printer form.
Yeah.
But they're like super expensive.
It's just so expensive. Yeah.
Yeah. Materials are $175. That's crazy. Versus like a $20 roll of PLA.
Yeah.
You know, or 13. I just got a roll that was like $13.
Got it at the flea market.
Got it at the flea market from some fleas. The freeze market. There's a baby in here.
There's a baby in there.
Oh man, many
There's a
sound
baby
effects
here.
were had.
How hard is it to hide the layer lines? Yeah, that's all about. Well, so the X1 carbon, the nozzle goes really, really low. But what it comes down to is the orientation of your model. And unfortunately, the PLA is like very hard and difficult to sand. They do have a more sandable resin. I believe it's called the Cosplay line. But if you get like if you get good orientation and have it at a good setting, you're not going to notice, especially from a couple of feet away. It's up until you get like right up in there, you're going to be like, okay, I can see some of the build lines, and that is one of the things.
That is the only
thing. It irks me, dude.
Yeah,
it really does, and
does.
That's where you're like, man, I could have spent $60 in resin and had my print fail like 40 hours in, but it would have been perfect. Or I can crank out like a 16-hour print and be like, hey, this looks great.
Yeah.
At presentation, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And, the other applications of just an FDM printer, like I was printing parts for the printer, the next day. So I had, extra spools that I had printed or things like that. Like,
that's cool.
You can actually make useful stuff out of it.
Yeah, and those little things, boy, they just fly out, dude.
Yeah, those little trees.
I mean, they just fly out.
Yeah,
you can print like a bed scraper in like 6 minutes. And you're like,
Yeah,
well, there it is.
Yep.
Now I have a bed scraper that'll, last me however many prints. But if you get that textured plate, you don't even have to worry about that stuff.
Yeah. That's the other thing is you're not like scraping flying plastic shards that are going everywhere and will
none of it's toxic.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you don't have to clean anything with alcohol and let it cure in the sun for 12 hours.
Oh my God.
It's, I mean,
and then it cures weird or something.
The upsides are insane, dude. The only downside is and for a lot of the stuff that I do, all of my creatures have open mouths and a bunch of teeth. And that's like a resin printer's job, dude.
Yeah.
Doing stuff like that, you're not gonna get that out of an FDM printer unless you print it really big and in separate pieces.
Yeah.
So there's give and take, but dude, it's awesome.
It is
some stuff out on it.
Yeah, and like all things, it requires tweaking. As you learn the settings and parameters and all of that stuff. But we printed a bunch of stuff and then we sold it.
Yeah.
Like we went and we did it. We challenged ourselves to go do it, to do something that we wanted to do. And that I probably wouldn't have done otherwise. Good on ya. Matt. What are you looking at? Oh man, and we made a lot of noises.
I think the thing that we did the most was quote, "I think you should leave."
Yeah, that's probably the number one. It it definitely wrecked our brains.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised we didn't get emails being like, "Hey guys,
Hey,
you gotta, you gotta, you gotta knock it off."
you gotta do something else.
No, man, Gnomon's been great. You know, Alex Alvarez really hooked us up. He's the man, and it's been a good run, dude. It really has.
And yeah, Lily and Melissa,
Oh yeah,
Chris, you know, just like everybody there, you know, has been there to support us and like help us, you know, do this thing. So it takes an army just for us. Not to mention support from like our loved ones and fans.
Hell yeah.
yeah. And doing what was it, episode 100 live at Gnomon? That was
Yeah, dude, right on.
dude, and we had the lineup, bro. That was nuts.
Yeah, man. We got to do a live show interviewing the greatest art.
Yeah,
greatest
the greatest living concept and creature artists.
Yeah,
It was super cool.
super cool, man.
You know, and James totally saved our asses with that one.
Oh my god, yes he did. Because like at last minute, Alex is like, well, not like last minute, but like Alex is like, so you're gonna have something on the screen, right?
And I was like, yeah, for sure. Oh God.
Like we're talking like an hour before.
An hour. Yeah, they're like, your sandwich is ready. I'm like, I don't know if I'm even gonna be able to eat, bro. We gotta. My nerves are killing me. We gotta figure this out. That was great, dude.
And so yeah, we're back there. And I run to front, and James is on the computer. He's just like, yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
He's just like so calm.
Dude's the man.
He's the man.
There it is. The ancient noise.
From the olden ones.
The days of yore.
The days of yore. Yeah, man. I got to take my mom to that, you know.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
You know, my kid got to see that. He was very cranky.
Yeah, he got a little cranky at
He got a little cranky at
towards
the
the end there.
You know, he was a trooper because
He really was, dude.
he was a total trooper. And then, yeah, even like having Liam come in and like say goodnight.
Yeah.
You know,
My man.
our dog's barking.
Yeah.
Lots of dog barking.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I think I had just rescued Slayer. Like,
Yeah, dude. I remember when you told me. I was like, wait, what?
yeah, someone threw him out of their car right in front of my house.
God damn, dude. I
And
can't
he's
believe
been
it.
my best friend ever since.
It's like the universe was like, here.
Here, your human son awaits you.
Well, it was meant for you, dude.
He really was.
He was meant for you. He's your bro.
It's
He's
my
your
boy.
little dude.
That's my boy.
Oh man. It's crazy what 2 years what 2 years looks like. Oh
I love looking over and seeing a reference from a photo of Blue Crocs.
Right. I was like, wait a minute. What do they look like?
Alec kind of is a genius. He's given us some really good.
He has, man.
Really good.
Thank you, Alec, for all your suggestions.
And your support, dude.
Yeah,
You're a
man.
good guy.
Like seriously, like having y'all tune in, and we know there's other stuff going on in the world right now.
Oh, did Jared lose his power again? Oh boy. What a classic way to go out.
Oh no.
Yeah, I wonder, there's got to be some sort of breaker issue or some sort of bad line out there. I think, what was it, last time is modem fried, right?
Affirmative.
Yeah, affirmative. Yeah, I think Hammy had to close the show out. It's okay. We'll probably hear from him. Let's see what he says. We don't know what he says. His power's gone. Well, I guess one thing that I actually learned from Jared, this was years and years and years ago. I made these kind of hand gauntlets and kneecaps right here very quickly off of my established shape language, right? So you make one or two things that you like, and for instance, like this little middle section here, or this armor, I just duplicated that. I don't know what the hell that brush is. Hold on. Yeah, just like I would like hide the parts that I didn't want and then repurpose that shape. Maybe mirror it a couple of times, flesh it out, and then I very quickly I can cover up my hands. I can cover up my knees. And that's how, like, once you start getting into something this verbose, you find that shape language and you start to figure out how is this going everywhere else, right? So like these gauntlets over here, more than likely probably came from these shoulder pads, and I probably just kind of stretched them out, duplicated them around, right? That's a design hack for you. Let's see what Jared says. What does he say?
Impressive.
Power went out. Back on in a sec. He's coming back. But yeah, that's a trick I'll always share. It's something that I learned early on from working at Aaron Sims with Jared. Probably, I mean, it has to be 8 years ago at this point. You establish that shape language and you try and get it. You try and get it everywhere else. Keeps it fluid and flush, and you can modify it as you go.
I'm back.
There he is.
I'm back.
I said a lot of really mean things about you while you were gone.
God. That's my second power outage that I've had on stream.
Yeah, you got a bad line in there.
You know, my box is a little outdated.
I've got a box. Your
My
computer?
you know, the electric box.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. It's a little outdated and overdue for some fixes.
Some fixes.
It's
Yeah, and
overdue for some fixes.
actually, so let's do the same thing here. I'm gonna split these off. I'm gonna do the same thing, except what I'll do, because I want to cover up some of these fingers, right? So maybe to block those in, go ahead. I'm going to just decimate these for the time being. Or maybe I'll dynamesh them lower or something. Let's dynamesh them lower than that.
What are you going over?
Man, I was talking about keeping your shape language, finding that element of design and pushing it everywhere, and how I just very quickly made these hand gauntlets and these kneecaps. I'm going to do the exact same thing with the fingers. And so I'll just take this, duplicate it down, and you can very quickly start to see like, hey, is this going to work? Is this going to work for me? Right? I'll just cover up some of these finger areas here. Boop. Make them nice and small. Oh yeah, Jared, you share your screen.
Oh yeah, duh. I'm like, I'm just rendering over here.
There we go. Boop.
It's a bibbidi boop.
Start to punch these guys in here.
Man, oh man. Bibbities and the booppities.
I can start to see quickly if I'm liking that or not. Start duplicating them around. And ultimately, you can go in and modify this later if you don't like it, but I can just read automatically. I'm like, okay, is that going to work? It might work. I might need to simplify it a little bit, but I can block it in very quickly. So I'm just going to leave those there for right now. Let's take it down to an actual finger.
Giving them like little bulbs. You ever see like a cat's tongue?
Yeah.
You know, or like. You ever see that? What is that center where people get like little hangy downies on the bottom side of their tongue? Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, they're called hangy downies. For anybody that's curious. I know that can happen with different kinds of mouth cancer. You can start growing hair on your tongue.
Really?
Which is highly terrifying.
Found it. Yeah, there you go. Be prepared for some nightmare fuel.
Yeah, that's really bad.
Isn't that horrible looking?
I just don't like that. I don't know if anybody likes that.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think.
Jared's House of Horrors. But you know, to circle back to praising the bamboo, my power shuts out, and I was able to just. Boop.
You can just resume it.
You don't understand that.
It's nuts. You can't do that with resin printing.
Yeah, if a power goes out or whatever, your print is done. That resin is gone. It's wasted. You got to clean it out anyway.
You can also figure out at what layer line it killed off on. So if you need to print an entire separate thing, you can be like, yeah, we'll just start it from this layer.
No way, really. You're gonna have to show me how to do that, because like we can print some big things.
I think that's what I'm going to start doing, is just utilizing it to print some huge things.
It definitely lends itself to like bigger print. I wish the bed size was a little bigger. Like if they were to come out with a deluxe size, I would definitely get it.
Yeah, and I mean for the price point, I mean,
it's great for a standard any desktop printer. It's great.
Yeah, and I think, I think that, damn, I mean, the Phenom L and the Forge, they were more expensive than this one, I believe.
Yeah, exactly. New. And this is a printer that I would like recommend to anybody. That's the thing. Like anybody who's looking to get into it, I'd be like, yeah, just get this.
It's also, there's just huge databases of FDM files. I mean, any superhero mask,
Oh my god.
anything. Like, I actually printed spray tips for my airbrush that spatter.
Really?
Yeah, they're these tiny little things you can just clip onto the end of your airbrush.
Yeah, like little blob, and to
And
get like little blobbies.
Yeah, and dude, it is sick because you can do a fine spray, a medium spray, and a big spray, and you can just layer it. It's so much easier. It gives you automatic modeling.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
a free file that it just clips on, and it printed in 10 minutes or whatever. It's like,
Wow.
yeah.
That is the other thing is the marketplace is pretty fun. Is people
Mhm.
put up a lot of their free prints and stuff,
Mhm.
and stuff that's like useful, like really really useful. I think we like the printer.
Yeah, I would say that it's a good investment.
I would say that it's This is the one. This is the one you want to get. By all means, please.
That would be great.
Buy SPLA. You're not allowed to do that.
I don't think you're
Yeah, in the 2 years. What? How many seasons? Did all 3 seasons of I Think You Should Leave come out while we were?
No, I think we were on maybe season 2.
Okay. Because man, that you'll see the most profound effect. That
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah, the brain rot just in real time.
Yeah,
Give
truly.
me all that stuff.
There it is.
We love Tim, don't we, folks?
Superb.
Superb.
Superbulous Maximus.
Superb. Extreme to the max.
Supreme victory.
Supreme victory.
Supreme victory.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we did the Killer Instinct stretch there for a minute.
or you did.
Well, you got Glacius in.
I got a Glacius in.
Glacius.
He just.
Yeah, that's the one we were talking about was Killer Instinct.
Oh yeah, that
I've been
was.
wanting to do it
kinda
forever, and I
separate.
did one and bounced.
It's okay.
Saber wolf.
Dude, you got a really nice saber wolf out of that.
That was a fun one. I am the Wolf Man.
You are the wolf guy.
It is true what they say.
He's kind of the wolf guy. We listen to a lot of new of new age techno. Why? Tunes to stream to.
Tunes to stream to.
Tunes to scream to.
Smarf to bargle.
This guy's got a smarf of bargle. Whole lot of nonsense. That's what we did. Gonna add a new fill layer. Set it to like I'll try brown.
Brown.
Brown. Set that to a multiply. Bring it back a touch. And just erase into it. What you do is you just reveal the light. Just have little spots of light poked out.
Yeah, that looks dope. It's looking really good.
Most impressive.
Darth Vader. And I'm pretty much just using one brush for this whole thing.
Nice.
Gotta love Maxon.
Subscription. You're like, by the way, Ooey bubbles. Metal. You know, if you keep it that like silvery metal, it looks like he's from the future.
Groovy.
It could be like a cyber dragon word.
Cybers.
The power of cyber.
Through the power of cyber,
With the power of the cyber. The cyber saber.
my kyber crystal's bleeding. Let's go ahead and put that on.
Really good.
One thing that I like doing, I've been doing recently in Keyshot is I'll add a label, a material, and I'll do a flat material, turn it to black, and then on the opacity, I'll set it to a contour.
Huh.
And what I'll do there, this fucking thing, is I'll invert that and I'll start to get an outline.
Oh, cool.
And I'll set it low.
Take it easy.
Sorry, I'll set the contour width low, push the angle up, and then I can do turn off this interior edge, and it'll just give me an outline of my model.
Really?
Has kind of a graphic read, so you can kind of see
The silhouette.
It,
of the
it
model.
definitely pops the silhouette.
Yeah,
That's
I've
super
been
cool.
I've been doing that recently, and I find it just, I don't know, it adds something to it. It's cool.
Well, yeah, you'll notice that like it always has a little problem around the edges of things. So that's a really cool workaround.
Nice.
We got the baby over here.
God, he's so goddamn cool!
Gonna have to make his eyes glow. And actually, the same thing with that. I'll just add a material and I'll put emissive on there. And then on the opacity, just use contour. And you can invert it to where it only glows in the middle.
Wait, sorry, you were doing that with a label?
Yeah, it's the exact same technique, but
Yeah. Ah.
right, I'm just making it only emissive in the middle instead of having like a solid
Got it. Yeah.
solid mat.
Ah, that's great, man. Really good tip. That's like a gold tip for y'all out there.
We do some gold tips.
We do some gold tips. Where are you gonna get those kind of tips now, huh?
Take it easy.
You're not gonna get them. Solid gold tips.
Fantastic!
Didn't even intend to use this green, but I'm gonna use it now.
Woo.
My life got like demonstrably easier when I took the lasso tool seriously. When I really started taking it seriously.
Big help.
Big help, man, for all tasks. Gotta embrace the lasso.
Let's do it!
Oops. Where did that go? Over here. Come back.
Come back, you.
Come back to me.
You bug.
You
You doodle sniffing tibbler.
doodle sniffing tibbler?
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
what about it?
So what, bro?
I gotta. I don't even remember it anymore. Doodle sniffing tibbler.
Tibble. Tibbleton.
Tibbles. We're just trying something. We're just making a happy little mutoid.
Mutiferal.
Mutiferal.
Ben Quizzleton.
Mr. Noonie Boots. You like it? Tibular Bibkins.
Hello there.
Right. Yep.
Yep.
He needs some detail. Let's see here. What's the sword situation like? Started on one. What's this thing?
That's sick. That's a good shape.
Yeah, you like it?
I like it.
Well, all right. We'll do it.
That's the one, baby. Yay! Boom! It's in a movie.
Okay.
Be right back.
Matt's got to poop. Join me as I paint rim lights. We all like rim lights. Don't deny it. Just gonna fix this guy right there. He bothers me. Back to rims. Get back to the rims, you. Too much there. Smaller. It's just amazing how much like a rim light adds dimension. That's when it starts to like really feel 3D.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's starting to come together. Marvin's. Come down to Marvin's. There were a lot of Marvins. That deep focus stage.
Thiep Docus.
Thiep Docus. And the Dokertons.
Stilkular Folkensons.
That guy can dunk.
I'm dunking on him.
Dunking on him.
I'm donuts on him.
Gonna donut. Gonna donut. Gonna dunk my donut. That sounds bad.
Very nice.
Me.
Okay. It is time to get some of these pieces. We're going to do the old, what's it called? Proxy pose.
Ooh, buddy.
Or proxy posing.
Interesting.
I don't need that.
I'm scared.
Oh, no. It's going to be totally fine.
But I'm scared.
Just doing the really heavy pieces here.
Do you proxy pose then go to T-pose?
T-pose, yep.
Ah, that's my mistake. I thought you do proxy pose in.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, you proxy pose it and then send it all to
Yeah, to T-pose.
T-pose master.
Yeah. Well, I'll be darned.
Is this a real live or a rediffusion?
I mean, we're live. I don't know what a rediffusion
Yeah, we're
is.
live. We're humans.
Human men.
We are human.
More human than the
Yes, it is. We are alive humans. We are having fun.
There's something very wrong with this.
And it gets worse.
All the Peaky Blinders. So instead of trying to send over 35 million polygons,
Okay. All
and
right.
actually, I am going to kill this off. I need to get that chainmail. Forgot to do the chainmail here. Okay, maybe not. What is so heavy? Oh yeah, the head is everything's dynamashed, isn't it? Let's approximate that. Alright. There we go.
Discovering you guys getting back into 3D 2 whole years after graduating. Well, man, you are in luck because we only got 2 episodes left. Because after that we are kaputs for Gnomon's Creature Corner. We're gonna come back. We're gonna come back in some form, but
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out.
we're gonna figure it out. But tonight's the beginning of the end.
In the beginning.
In the beginning.
In the beginning.
But look, you got a backlog of about 127 episodes to catch up on, so don't worry. You can watch us fail over and over and over again. But for real, no, like watch our old episodes. We're, it's really fun. We have a lot of special guests. Feel bad for that one guy discovering us tonight.
It's gonna be a good time.
Oh yeah, Nottawood. Yeah. We are. Gnomon is putting an end to the streams in general, so they're gonna not their industry streams. 'Cause they're still gonna do that, but like Threadlings is coming to an end. Here at Creature Corner, we're coming to an end, but we're still going to stream somewhere doing something.
Yeah, we're in the middle of Counter-Strike. I'll take that. Yeah, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna keep it going.
We're gonna keep it going.
Stand by.
Stand by. But when we come back, you'll be like, wow.
Wow, these guys are dumber than I remember.
Yeah, they actually. Wow, that's dumb. You guys should not have come back. It's okay though.
Yeah, it's been a good run.
It's okay. Yeah, we did a lot. Yeah, we did a lot, and I know Gnomon is grateful to that.
Thank you.
We brought eyeballs in, you know. We helped-
Good eyeballs too.
good eyeballs.
A lot of good eyeballs out there.
So many good eyeballs. Making monsters. That's what we do. That's what the dog do.
That's what the dog doing.
That's what the dog do. Wrong brush. You used the wrong brush there, friend. We don't take kindly to people using the wrong type of brush. Matt is doing the sculpting and I'm doing the painting. But every so often we flip and we do it different.
Yeah, we're usually both sculpting.
Every once in a while I like to break out a drawing.
He breaks it out every now and then.
I should have done more. I think. I'm gonna do more. It's very fun. This guy's making monsters. By order the Peaky Blinders.
All right, moment of truth.
Let's see.
Should just be able to send it right on back. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful.
Okay.
Now, all you got to do is just take it out of proxy pose. Every piece, boom. One by
No
one.
way.
Yeah. I mean, the bigger your mesh is, the longer it'll take. But yeah. So
Hey,
you know.
that's pretty good.
There will always be something we should have done more. Yep. We say never done, only do.
That is correct.
Never finished. We're just out here making monsters.
Yep. Yeah, this proxy pose workflow is, I mean, it's insane.
That's
dude.
insane, dude. Okay, I'm
It
sold.
really is. Because, you know, you reach a certain, no matter how kick-ass your machine is, you can't send over a certain amount of polygons to transpose master without it, like, crushing and
Totally,
getting
yeah.
all torn up. This is the way around it.
That's great, man. Yeah, that's really cool. That saves you time if you want to like skip around the retopo stage.
Oh, big time. I mean,
Big time.
you know, if you've got a bunch of parts, really high, I think after all of this comes out, it should be around 40 or 50 million or something like that. And like I was saying, you know, the higher the poly count, the longer it's going to take to come out, but it's totally worth it spending 20 or 30 seconds bringing the resolution back.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that's rad, man. Super sick.
So what's the name of your guy?
Oh man, we didn't name him yet, did we? Gibbies?
Gibby?
I'm thinking like a Grum or a,
Oh yeah.
like a Grum Gribble.
Yeah, Grum. Yeah. Those are working. I like Grum.
Grum.
Grum is good.
But I guess I don't know, it's an infection, you know, or I don't know, it's a space mutant, so it's like it's come from outer space.
Yeah, so it used to be a regular guy.
It used to be a regular guy.
Mr. Peepers.
Done. That's it.
Nailed it.
That's it, man. That's it. Mr. Peepers.
That's good.
Can't beat it. When it comes, you know. You know. Mr. Peepers.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I have interrupted my... I gotta let this cook. I'm not doing that again. That's one thing. You gotta leave it alone while it's doing its thing.
Yeah. Don't touch it. Hands off. Don't touch the computer.
Don't touch the computer.
Hey, man, don't touch it. Told you not to touch it. What are you doing?
What are you doing over there? You touching the computer?
Stop doing what you're doing.
You touching the computer over there? Touching the computer over there.
What's going on here?
We're gonna have to do. What was our favorite sound effect?
Hey,
Hey.
pretty good.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
Or oh no.
Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
that guy's a staple.
Oh no.
That is superb.
Popping some scratches on there.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll McDonald's.
Really want to resolve this mouth area.
Rock and roll McDonald's.
Mac and troves. Holy mac and chews.
Alright, almost done bringing them back here. Getting some look dev in while they. Yeah, I got this metal. Got some layered bump.
Nice.
Scratchies. Little bit of squatchies.
With scratchy. Scratchies.
This. Still working. Jared, if you're sculpting the red veins, would you use Z-spheres or would you use Z-sketch?
I might
I'd
duplicate the model and deflate it and then just sculpt the veins on top.
Yeah.
But Z-Spheres isn't a bad idea. It would be really time consuming. Z-Sketch would actually be really good for that. So that's a good case used for Z-Sketch.
Ming, 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 ming.
Pew, pew. Oh, ZBrush.
Zedular Brushington's disease.
Zedular brushes.
All right, is that all of it? Getting close. Oh yeah, it's coming along nicely.
I like the thought that like his skull is slowly dissolving inside the eye.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Nice, healthy thoughts.
That's what a normal person thinks about.
Wait, waiting on the last piece here.
Save us.
Ooh, yeah, it's looking good. Hey.
Hey,
That's...
I said, hey,
Hey, that's pretty good.
Ooh, do you have the new one that's going around from the Apes movie where he's like, oh no? That is such a fantastic sound effect.
There's the other thing that was going around. I'll put it in the private chat. It's not appropriate.
Oh yeah, we like that one. Okie dokie. I'll go ahead and save this as. Actually got a pose and some look dev in. We gotta do this.
Lookington Deversons.
No, we don't want that one.
No?
I was answering
No, yo, James, no, sir.
but we love you.
Maybe in Creature Corner 2.0.
Yeah. Okay, what the idea is there. It's not perfect, but it will do.
Midgular Biffins.
Yeah. How do I get better like this? Oh, crap.
Oh no. What happened?
Oh, we'll see. Looks like we're good.
Nice.
Yo, dude. That's fierce.
I like it.
Travis, I don't think Matt or I do tattoo designs.
Yeah. Appreciate that though.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
You could always like take our art to a tattoo artist.
Impressive.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be dope when it's done, for sure. Actually, so I wanted to show you a trick, Jared.
What's that?
This is a production trick. There's a lot of different ways to do this, but you know, whenever you save your file or it crashes and blah 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 blah, your materials get lost with the name convention. So how we would work around this in production is, I've got, I don't know, 2 or 3 different materials in here. I'll just take this sphere, create a sphere in Keyshot, and then add your materials to each sphere. And so let's say, like, I'll see if I can just, yeah, so there's my 3 spheres, and I'll go in here and I'll rename this Party Poop Man.
Party poop.
And maybe I'll, like, let's say I'll forget or whatever to have everything turned on or something. But that sphere is always going to be there with your material.
You know what's funny?
So instead of having to like duplicate like all of your models or save
Yeah,
your materials
okay,
out
I
there
gotcha.
and all that other stuff, like Party Poop Man, he comes in and he doesn't have the material, but since I have my Keyshot spheres that are not in ZBrush, they're in Keyshot, I just pop that bad boy right on. So now like everything's broken, I'll go ahead and I'll send this back over, and it's going to come in with only ZBrush materials. But my 3 spheres are there. And so whenever, because your materials would get broken in pipeline depending on how your pipeline's set up, but this is just a way to have your materials there, right? So now
That's good, because I've just been grouping it. You know what I mean? Grouping it in the layer stack, and then every time it re-imports the entire model. So this is much better.
Yeah, it's a lot quicker and a lot more efficient for sure.
Yeah, that's good, dude. It's gold.
So that's something to think about. Take me to the Martin.
Take me to the Mart.
The end is coming!
Yeah, it's that time, isn't it?
Sure is. Let's see here.
Wow. just when I was getting good.
All right.
Yeah, dude, that looks great. I love that.
It's come a long way.
Most impressive.
I've really enjoyed painting this guy.
Yeah, he's awesome, dude.
He's super fun.
You should be totally
And
stoked.
and I learned a lot on this one actually. It's kind of funny. Just like process wise, like finding a process that I like.
Yeah, he's awesome, dude.
Yeah. That's our little eyeball guy. Maybe we'll model him on Creature Corner 2.0.
Yeah, Mr. Peepers.
Yeah, Mr. Peepers. Yeah, dude. Slays, man.
The Slay Man.
The Slayer. The Dragon Slayer.
It's been a fun one for sure.
Ready to ride. Yeah.
Awesome, my dude. Well, one
Super
more to
cool,
go.
Yeah, one more to go. Well, join us next week for our final episode, our final farewell. We're going to do a little retrospective of over 120 episodes.
It's gonna be a lot.
And, yeah, it's going to be fun and insightful, and maybe a few tears will be shed. I don't know.
Maybe.
If you want to hit us up in the meantime, tell us what you'd like to see on Creature Corner 2.0. Hit us up at Monster Mash and at Jared Krichevsky, at Itchy Tasty, at Matt Millard 3D. Yeah, next week we will be back on Thursday for our final episode, and then we'll take a little hiatus, and then we'll figure out what
We'll
the
figure it out. Yeah.
So, thank you for sticking around. We love you. We appreciate you, and we'll see you next time.